All right. Whenever you're ready, we need that countdown.
Oh, yes. It's a special time. Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It feels so good to hear him say that again. I can't do it. It don't hit the same pause when it's me.
And that's okay.
Fucked up. I had you dying.
It's okay. It's okay. We're gonna keep it going like nothing happened.
Like, I know this is like cut between, but this is just funny to me. Like, do you remember when we was having a conversation and I had said to you, like, yo, how did you get the barber cut done? I know you was dying when I said that shit.
Yep.
Oh, man. Wait, are we recording?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta do that.
No, god damn it. I actually like the outtake.
I did too, man. Come on, man.
Keep it rolling. Start over.
Bring it in.
Countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're listening to the Rhythm and Brewz Podcast.
Take
with
2.
Your host, DJ Prince Latif,
I got some
Lefty,
outtakes.
the RnB Smooth,
Hey.
Rhythm and Brewz Podcast.
We're on 48.
48. Well, 48. 40 get
This
you
would have been the third episode 47. If you fucking around, shoot. I don't know why you stuck on the number 47.
I don't know. What is special about 47?
I don't know. Ask a woke person.
See, the foe.
See, the foe means
See, 4 plus 3 is 11.
because you like Jay-Z, so December 4th is like your 4,
So 4 plus 3
and you
is
luck, so
7.
that's where the 7 comes from.
7 is the God number. And the God number is the reason why the sun revolves around the earth. Black excellence.
And how many days do the Avengers love that? The 7th day Avengers.
And what church
Stay
is in
woke.
Trumbull Gardens? Seventh Day Adventist.
And where was Lil Pookie and them shot at? Apartment 7.
Listen.
Nigga. Anywho. Peace, and welcome to the Rhythm and Brewz Podcast.
What's
Rhythm
poppin'?
and Brewz
Let's introduce
Podcast.
ourselves. Let's start with our big brother over there.
It is I, Brother Luck of the Lefts, Lucky Lefty.
Yeah. It is me, your boy, Mr. RnB Smooth.
I am the podcast general,
Yeah.
Prince Latif.
General.
And as always on the ones and twos.
DJ D-Dub. What up?
DW.
What up? Welcome to episode 48, a.k.a. our second anniversary episode. Clap it up for us,
We in
because
here.
we have made it. We have been here 2 years, damn it.
Nigga, we made it. Oh,
God damn it. A lot of people don't even make it this far.
This is true.
We lost a lot of people, man. but
Listen,
yeah.
this is my second podcast. My first one didn't make it past 5 episodes. This one has made it to 2 years.
And I was-
Shout out to that.
I think I
Gross.
was like the biggest viewer.
Yes, you were.
That's real shit. Day one.
So shout out to us just making it.
Word. A lot of growth.
And making it organically.
Yeah.
We ain't paid for shit, but studio
Right.
time.
Right.
Studio time.
We ain't have to pay for no fans.
Nope.
Everything was out how they say, out the mud.
Out the mud.
We got everything out the mud. So shout out to y'all
Yeah.
sticking with us for 2 years.
Appreciate
Like, we need to give a round of
man.
applause to y'all too. Like,
Y'all, we
real
would
shit.
definitely not be here.
Because without y'all, we would not, keep
Doing it.
coming back to the studio every other week.
Yeah.
Shout out to John G for holding us down for 2 years.
Working with us, making sure things is straight.
Word.
Shout out to Just January for holding us down for that first year.
Yep.
And she still holds us down at the
She still holds
kickbacks.
us down at the kickbacks.
Shout out to Go ahead. You got a shout out.
And shout out to B. Wiles for being our first guest.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him too. And it's his birthday today.
Yeah, no, yes,
Yesterday.
today. His birthday's
Okay.
today. Yes.
Happy
Shout out
birthday,
to him.
brother.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
okay.
Shout out to our brother Musa
Yeah.
for always holding us down too. The extended Brewz brother.
Indeed.
Shout out to him. Give it a round
Shout
of
out
applause.
Yes, sir. Yes,
to
sir.
him as well.
But we can't keep shouting out shout outs. So
Nah,
shout outs.
that was it.
That's all we
I think
got.
that's it.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's all we got. That's all we got.
So shit, man.
Man.
I think in.
Oh
good
wait,
old-
one more. There was another person that's been holding us down for a while too. Come on.
Okay, let's go.
Let's give it up to Zuli.
Oh shit.
Yeah, let's give it up to Zuli.
Oh, and Urban Nerd.
And Urban Nerd.
And Urban
That whole
Nerd.
culture
Like
is
they've been holding us down.
collective.
Like
Yeah, they've been
everybody we just shouted out has been holding us down for 2 years
Facts.
strong. Pause.
And shout out to the fam out in the A. He always be showing us love too. Shout out to the Cuzzo.
Okay.
Jadon.
All
Facts.
right. All right. Hey, I like
How y'all feel though? Well, first of all, before we get into that, I
In
guess
love, I knew
let's give a quick round of not a round of applause, but a quick rest in peace.
I-
The Tiny Lister, aka Debo, just passed away a few days ago.
Big Zeus.
Big Zeus,
Yeah, man.
the only dude we thought could beat up Hulk Hogan.
Yo, the funny thing is, yo, like, I wish I would have met him, man, because they was talking about stories about how he would just go up to people and be like, yeah, that's a nice chain. And then laugh at them and just like take pictures with him. Like, he just seemed like he was such a cool dude, a cool spirit. Now it's like, damn, man. We lost John Witherspoon.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Natalie Desselle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that one was
We lost.
shocker.
Man,
It was a
it's
shocker.
too many, man. It's too many. But
20
anyway, that's
2020 has been something.
yeah.
I feel like almost every episode this year we've
There's had
opened every
been a
episode with a rest in peace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's become a segment that we did. Like we didn't.
We didn't even.
We didn't
plan on
intend for it to
having-
be a segment.
No one does.
Right.
No one does. There's no way to
it's
intend
like
for that.
Papooses' obituary he used to do. Hoping he ain't have to do this every year.
Yeah.
Eventually he stopped, thankfully. 'Cause
Yeah.
Like, damn, man.
Sad.
We got to relive these deaths all over again.
Facts.
But yeah, man, that's why, life is too precious. You got to live it like it's your last. You got to live every day to the fullest. Carpe diem. Seize the day. You got to do it all, man.
And tell your people you love them. Shit.
Facts.
And don't sweat the small shit.
Yo, if you got beef with somebody you love, dead that shit. Real shit.
Expeditiously.
Like
Yeah.
don't nothing feel worse than finding out that person that you love ain't with us no more and you ain't pieced that shit up.
Word.
Right.
Like that is not a good feeling.
Word.
Still hurt.
Right.
If Shaq and Kobe could piece up, so can you.
Shit, if Jeezy and Gucci can piece up, so can you.
Hey, I'll tell you what.
I'll tell you what.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you this. One thing for sure, two things for certain.
If Brandy and Monica could piece up,
I mean, they beef wasn't real, though.
Yeah. That was just cringy.
somebody almost
was-
got punched in the face.
It was fabricated.
Yeah, but they beef wasn't real. They had
Oh,
beef.
I mean, I know it's an unfortunate thing, but also another RIP to Kai Jackson. That was one of the people involved in that double.
Oh, right. To the the double fatality
double
on
fatality out on
95, was it?
No, the connector.
The junction.
Yeah, last Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Damn.
Went to high school with him. Real cool cat. And everybody was showing him love and had nothing bad to say about him. So that was.
And rest in peace to Milton too, yo. I didn't know him, but I used to see him around and like in people in the circles. I don't know if you know him, Prince Mills Kardashian.
I've heard his name. I
Mhm.
never knew him personally.
Yeah, I know nothing. Everybody had nothing but good things to say about him. I used to see him all the time around. We never spoke, but it was never like no beef or no problems or nothing. Just you just see somebody like, you know how it is around
Mhm.
the way you may not know someone, but someone knows that person.
Yeah, I'm like that with most of Bridgeport.
yeah.
Yeah.
But one thing I'm not gonna do is like to act like I knew the person and be like,
Mhm.
oh, yo, like you know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like I'll pay my respects, but I don't have to do it publicly.
Right. I
know
was
what I
like that a couple times this year because it's like these are people I knew in passing, but I
Mhm.
was never cool with them.
Yeah,
So I wasn't gonna make a status
Right.
like I was, that was my boy or something like.
yeah.
Just show the respect, send up a prayer.
Yeah.
Just keep it that simple. But
while we send up a prayer, let's send up a shot.
Hey, now we was on the same
I
page.
like that.
I like the segue king.
Like that. Mm-hmm.
All right, so who's challenging who first, or is everybody gonna get? So I think I'm just gonna make this up right now, right?
Okay.
So the way we gonna do it this time is each of us gives one person a word. So basically, what I'm saying, when it's my turn, each of you gives me a word each,
Okay.
Okay.
I like that.
and we keep it going.
So we'll go around.
Yeah.
Okay.
The round robin.
All right.
Let me go ahead and get my shots ready,
Mhm.
because I'm about to fuck this up.
Yeah, I'm probably going to fuck it up too.
All right, so whenever y'all ready.
Mm-hmm. All right, D. So we're going to go around this way?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think y'all know the rules at this point, so we ain't even going to say it.
Yeah.
I've heard people listen specifically for Shot Clock,
Hey, that's what's up.
and they be trying to play along with us.
We love it.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout outs to you. So, play cutting your word.
Go ahead and take a sip.
Your word is wine.
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 10, 9, 8, 7.
Soon as he wind it down, I just creep up from behind and ask her who your interests are, who you be with, things that make you smile.
What numbers to dial?
We gonna be here for a while. I'm gonna call my crew. You gonna call your crew. We can rendezvous at the bar around 2.
Hey.
Big Papa, Notorious B.I.G.
Oh. Okay,
Okay.
I'll give you that.
That was good.
All right. I was thinking that other guy, but good one.
Wait, no, go ahead.
That
Who you
other
thinking?
guy.
Wine for me.
Yeah.
Slow wine for me.
I would have never gone that way.
Yeah, that's the only one I could think of. That was a good one, though. That was a good one. Okay.
I'm glad you figured one out because that was the one that first came to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
All
God.
right.
You about to make me pull up from the fucking logo.
Word to
Oh, man. You're right. I should give you one of those. All right. Your word is film.
God damn. Shit. Film. Yeah, I don't know nothing when it comes to film.
Yo,
I'ma
D-Dub,
just
turn
take-
that
I'm
up,
gonna just
bro.
take this shot. So what was the word that went with film?
Oh, shit. It was just in my head. Hold up.
If you can't remember, you can take a shot with me.
What was the word I had? I mean, the song I had. Film. Motion action. It was a Papoose record. Fuck it.
Yeah, take
Whatever.
the shot with me.
Pour me up. Please.
Oh, shit, well.
Yeah, you can-
Yeah, give me some of that turmeric.
All right.
Some
D-Dub, your
Metamucil.
turn. Give me a word.
This look like Metamucil.
Your word is melody.
Ooh.
Mm.
Check out my melody.
Yeah, what's in the run?
The
Yeah.
God. Rock him. My
Mm.
melody.
Okay.
That was a layup.
That
It really was. That was kind of easy.
All right.
Your turn, nigga.
Smooth.
What's poppin'?
All right. Let me just go through my Rolodex. Matter of fact, you go first so I could figure out a word because I ain't have anything in mind yet.
All right. Your word is bill.
Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? Can you pay my automobiles and make me we can chill? I don't think you do. You and me are through. Destiny's Child. Bills, bills, bills.
I said bill, but
Oh, you said bills?
Ooh, take that shot because you didn't get it
Oh,
right.
I thought
We ain't gonna let you get away with it this
Bills.
time, sir.
Wow,
Yep.
I thought he said bills. That's my
Doom, 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 doom. Come on.
Yeah.
All right.
It's my fault. All right.
So,
That.
my word or your word, this next word
Mm-hmm.
is pretty.
Pretty.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Pretty brown eyes, you know I see you. It's a disguise the way you treat me.
The way you treat me.
Oh, yeah. Quit holding on to your thoughts of rejection. Yeah. Tony. Pretty brown eyes. No, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Mint condition.
whoa.
Take another drink. Take another drink.
I said
Take another
I caught
drink.
myself.
He caught it.
I caught myself. I caught myself and said mint condition.
You said Tony.
Then I said, wait,
said that
mint
with such
condition.
conviction.
He said
He
Tony.
said that with
I
such
did,
conviction.
but then I caught myself
Prince,
and
he
said mint condition.
Tony.
All right, are we giving this?
I
to him?
caught myself and was like, nope,
Judges?
mint condition.
The judges say?
Because I didn't get the third.
He said to give.
Yeah,
it
he
to
said
him.
I caught it.
No, he
Oh
gave him the-
shit!
I
He
thought
had
he
to
said
s-
that I caught it.
He said he
I
had to
guess
give
not.
you the nano, brother.
Take the shot.
D-Dub, I definitely heard
We
you
are-
say
look.
that I caught it.
Your record is
After
tarnished.
further debate,
Word. So you going
Yes,
with the
D-Dub.
majority?
Yep.
All right.
Your record is tarnished, sir.
Majority is minority, so we have the seniority.
I'm still really 73.
And drink that shit.
I'm still.
Master P priority.
I'm the 2016 Warriors. That's all right. Go ahead.
your
D-Dub.
word,
It's on D-Dub.
your word is lost.
Lost.
Ooh.
This is easy.
It is.
Robin Thicke. Lost without you.
Doom, doom,
Can't
mm,
help myself.
mm, doom, doom,
How
doom,
does it feel?
doom, ba-doom, doom, 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 doom. Boom, 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 mm,
Can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you, baby?
doom, doom.
Oh, yeah. Oh, baby. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Whose turn is it next?
You nigga.
Damn, we can't go to D-Dub first?
I mean, you always want to be last.
The Bible says it was first
is last. I'm going to be last first.
All right, D-Dub.
Thieves in the temple.
D-Dub,
What up?
your word is leave.
You gotta love me or leave me alone.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta love me or leave me alone.
Bye.
Brand Nubian.
Okay.
Okay.
Name the song.
That's it.
Love me or leave me alone.
Okay.
All right.
There you
All right, your turn. Go ahead, give him a word.
Let's see. Your word is winning.
Mm.
Since you wanted to go with majority rules,
Yeah, yo, you brought it to me.
and you want to recant your statement. This is how I get you back.
I got nothing for that.
I got the root of the word.
Right.
Yeah, all I do is win.
Yeah, but
Win.
that's not winning.
It's 10 seconds, man.
Yeah. Go ahead and take that shot.
What's your word? I mean, what was the
What,
song?
where'd it come from?
Still winning. Johnny Gill off of his Still Winning
Nigga,
album.
Smack his mic. Like,
Oh,
I
so
think
that
about
don't-
Still Winning by Johnny Gill.
Hey,
I never even heard that.
it's
Me
Right?
a
neither.
song.
Was that before?
That
Or
was
after?
on the same album as I'm in the Mood.
What album is I'm in the mood?
He don't know.
That's to Rub You the Right Way?
No,
Which one is that?
that one came out in like
Rub You
2008.
the Right Way. 2008. Who was checking for Johnny Gill in 2008?
Apparently just him.
You are some bullshit.
I'm in the Mood was actually a hit single. Like that was a hit single off of that joint.
in the mood for love.
All right, I guess it's on me, right?
It's on me. That's on me, baby.
You know what? Just because you're my boy, I'm going to give you a layup. We're gonna give you stop.
Little bitch made. But
It's a little bitch, man.
It's easy.
10, nigga.
Man, he still ain't said nothing.
9.
In the name of love.
Okay, there we go.
Before you break my heart.
Okay.
Think
but who
it
sang
all
though?
over.
Wait, but who sang it?
Diana Ross and the Supreme.
All right.
All right.
That's the one that usually catches people up because people always just, I don't remember.
Stop, drop, open up, shut it down.
Ooh, no.
Nope.
Party up. That's a Rough Riders.
What? Nigga, what?
Wait, yo. Fucking song.
What? The way we both stopped, it just looked at you.
I'm at the wrong.
The way we both.
You're absolutely right. That's Rough Riders anthem.
Yo, I swear to God, a record skit would have been perfect right there.
In my defense, I'm smoking. I'm high.
I be smoking. I know stroking, but I be smoking.
That's what I do.
Oh, man.
All right, luck.
All right, let's go. Oh, man.
Who's going first?
I'm going to go first. Fuck it.
All right, let's go. Turn my brain on. My brain.
Okay. Your first word
Mm-hmm.
is me.
Me? Yo, lucky me. If you want my spot, then you gotta come for me. Big Sean, lucky me.
He would go straight to good music.
I was thinking Jadakiss.
Yeah, I was thinking Jadakiss too.
That's
Or There's Just Me by Jill Scott.
Or
One is the
just
magic
me
number.
and you. Yeah, yeah,
Technically, I'd have fucked that up because the name of the song was One is the Magic Number.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's see
Mm.
what we got.
So I just want to remind you of something, sir.
What's poppin'?
For once, the camera's actually on.
Okay.
People are looking dead into your crotch right now.
Oh.
And you already got out your
He
thought
already
gear.
yeah, he already got his stop pants.
Ah, well. There it is. Good morning.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Oh, shit. Luck.
All right,
yo, let's get it going. Let's get it going.
Go on. Chill.
We'll say. Paradise.
Anniversary episode.
Paradise.
Yeah.
All right. If you want it, baby, yes.
That's the first song that came to
that's
mind.
the first song that came
I'll take you to paradise.
Hey, there we go.
Paradise is every night. Paradise, L Cool J featuring A. Marie.
Hey.
Let's go, D Dub.
Too easy.
Mm-hmm.
I miss A. Marie.
Your word is vibe.
I caught that L vibe tip. Word. What?
Ooh.
Say word. I got that L vibe tip. Word. Word. Say word. L vibe. Busta Rhymes featuring
My
Q-Tip.
fucking ears
Yo,
went
you
out.
too good at this.
Yeah.
I would have gone with Culture by Tidra Moses and Kate
It's just
Trinata.
not a vibe. It's a culture, nigga.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Another one came into my head, but again, we don't fuck with him, so.
Thank you.
Wow.
I appreciate that. I don't even know what song you're talking about. So, yes, sir. That has been Shot Clock.
All right.
Hey.
Good job,
I
guys.
think we did pretty good.
We did. Nigga still sitting like
It's just how he sits. What he does.
He does. So.
Like every week, every episode.
Oh, man.
Anywho,
That one follower you got that got their own Rich Scheme merch is gonna be like,
moving on.
all right, let's go, man. Let's go.
Wow,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
Let us reflect.
Oh, man.
Now, seriously, though,
fuck.
like, let me ask y'all, how does it feel to have made it this far?
It feels good. I kind of take it for granted because we're so consistent, because I see a whole lot of other people trying to start. And I always see them excited about their, like, 5th episode. And I think about where we are.
We were excited about our 5th episode, too.
So I'm
happy
just saying.
about our first episode.
Sometimes I take it for granted how much, you know, how consistent we are
Yeah.
as a group. You know how much
You
How
know
much
what's
vibe we got,
weird
like?
is I don't know which day to consider our anniversary because there's the anniversary of the day we first came in to record,
Which was December 4th.
and then we didn't air it until December 10th.
God damn, it took that long to air.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh yeah, because we was doing them we started on a Sunday.
yeah,
And it's like we didn't do like Tuesdays until like and did we even drop the first episode on a Tuesday?
I don't even remember, dude.
Oh man.
I just remember it was December 10th
Mm.
because it popped up in my Facebook memories. I was like, oh shit.
that it came up that was
Yeah.
episode. Okay.
But,
And that would have been Thursday. Okay.
Yeah. So which one do we consider our anniversary?
I
The
say
day
the
we
day we
recorded
did
it or we dropped?
I say the day we recorded.
I say the day we recorded. It was
All right.
Hove's birthday.
Okay, so we started on Hove's birthday, so it's easy to remember now.
Yeah. There we go. There,
I-
dude, there you have it.
But yeah,
It was pretty good. I mean, seeing how this is my first podcast, that wasn't originally what I was gonna get into, but it was a good idea. And then to hear how everybody's like, yo, it's typically like most people do like the first year, and then that's the toughest. And to see us going on year 3 is
Mm-hmm.
pretty
yeah,
dope.
because this shit ain't easy.
It ain't.
This honestly, this is. We have argued so much
Yeah.
in the last 2 years.
Yeah. When he says we, he means myself and him.
No, well, yeah, because this guy don't argue,
He
but
just-
I still get attitudes with him. He just don't. He just don't respond.
That's what's up.
and D-Dub don't
Nah, me,
get out of character either. But I've had
me and Latif got into it silently before.
Silently.
He ain't realized it, but I cut his last call record off 3 seconds earlier than it was supposed to be.
It's like,
nah, but
telepathically.
we've all had we've had a lot of disagreements
Yeah.
in the last 2 years, and we still keep it rocking. And for the most part, they don't know, except for that one time we argued on the show.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's a fact.
that was definitely it.
We usually keep things behind closed doors, but that one episode was just like, all right, nigga.
Doors open.
Word.
Doors open. Cats out the bag. Here we are.
Listen.
This is a group chat argument on air.
Nah, but you know, the fact that this is the it's facts though, because it was a group chat argument on air. But the fact that we go through that shit and we still keep going.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, because it's like you said, man. It's like, it's little petty bullshit. Like, at the end of the day, it's like me and you, we're always going to have that dynamic because it's like little big brother and big brother going at each other all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, nah, you testing my manhood. Nah, you testing my manhood. So it's like, we're going to keep doing that back and forth. Like, even someone says to me, like, yo, you let him bait you. Like, you literally let him bait you every time. I'm like, fuck, you're absolutely right. I do. But that's just my emotions. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. Whatever. So I'm fucking.
And it's our personalities. Like,
Yeah.
we have very different personalities. So, like, we're going to clash. It's like, I'm laid back. You're like, kind of, I hate to say it because it sounds so bad saying it out loud, but you're kind of like loud and out there.
Yeah.
But this, like, we both have this, like, kind of like a I have to be in charge
Yes.
personality.
Yes.
So that's where
what
we.
it is.
That's where it is.
That's where it is. That's exactly where it is. And like, like I said, like,
and it's you're just gonna laugh
exactly, because he's right. I'm not, like, you know what I'm saying? It's exactly what it is, But back to, where we're at now, did I think we were going to go this far with how long it's been? I mean, yeah, why not? Not like you ever kick me in the head or nothing. Like,
Nah, it's always just words, but the love is there.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? But
we just get on each other's nerves.
I just feel like
we get on each other's nerves. We
Yeah.
stop talking for a couple of days, and then be like, "We good? We good?"
I mean, shit. I mean, well, listen. The good thing I will say about that is that we are vocal. So we don't let shit continue to fester and go on. And if somebody got something to say, like, yo, speak your mind. Like, you know what I mean?
That, and within the 2 years, I know for a fact that at least 3 out of 4 of us have been to therapy within this 2 years. So we know how to like talk.
Yeah.
You know, like just get the feelings out there, put it out on Front Street, and we just deal with what happens after that.
Facts.
But yeah, there was a short period of time where we thought you were going to leave the show.
I'm not gonna lie, it felt like it was gonna happen at one point, but more so along the lines of like, you know, personal life things. It wasn't more so because I wasn't
no
fucking with
beef.
you. Yeah, it wasn't no beef. Nobody ever said to me, yo, you know what? You should have your own show, this and that. I mean, some people have said that to me, but people that matter to me and be like, yo, y'all dynamic is great. That's what they always say, like, yo, the way y'all just click. And I'm just like, okay, I mean, you don't really think about it because I've known you for X amount of years. I know you for X amount of years. I know you for X amount of years. And it's like, you don't really realize the chemistry you have with someone until it's really like for someone else to see that shit. Because if we listen to our first few episodes, them shits was cringy. And
oh, no. I have. And I'd like to not ever listen to those again.
I haven't listened to any of the first few in some time.
Right.
So
like listening to those first couple episodes and listening to us now, I'm just like, oh God, we have grown so much. Like I would never want to go back to that 2 years ago shit.
3-hour episodes.
Oh my God. I don't know who we thought we were.
Yo, listen, man. I mean, it's just trial and error, you know.
We learn along the way.
You learn along the way. Thankfully to you implemented a lot of things that we should have done. You know, it's definitely gonna be even better for year 3. We were starting off year 2 great. Got booked for a lot of events. Had a couple of our own events. COVID. But you know,
we were supposed to have a whole ass basically a tour this summer. And COVID was like, psych!
Word, man.
We was about to be in all y'all bars doing live pod. Like, honestly, most of the summer of this year, we weren't even supposed to be in studio.
Yeah. We weren't, though.
Yeah, because of COVID, but...
We had, 4 episodes out of the studio?
Was it? It was a good 2-month stretch.
Yeah.
When COVID first started.
Yeah.
But, yeah, most of the episodes from... the beginning or from summer was supposed to be like live episodes in bars around Connecticut, and that COVID just like, it was like, nope.
Y'all thought.
We had people reaching out to us in New London, people in Bridgeport. We were supposed to have one out in New Haven.
We were supposed to have something out in Jersey, if you remember.
Shit, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, we were supposed to have some
I 100% forgot about that.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, and the only reason I remember that because it came up on my timeline that, you know what I'm saying, that the interaction I had with that person.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we had a lot of stuff going on with that. And it's just like COVID really and it still kind of pisses me off because it's like, okay, you know, you say happy birthday to everybody. They had their COVID birthdays or whatever. Your COVID birthday was actually pretty cool.
I appreciate it.
But now I'm like, damn, man, I'm about to have a fucking COVID birthday.
Yeah, I apologize that the plan that I originally wanted to put forth never happened because your birthday is really close to Christmas.
Doesn't mean it ain't gonna happen.
It doesn't. Yeah, it may not happen on time.
Right. I took the time off. I'm going somewhere, motherfucker.
Nah, but yeah, your birthday is like dangerously close to Christmas, and I was just like, fuck.
I mean,
how am I gonna do this and still get gifts?
I was also thinking about maybe going to Atlanta and shit. Y'all can hop a flight.
So I would love that.
I was thinking about that. I found this dope. So, funny story. For Thanksgiving, I ended up going to visit my family out in Atlanta. And it was one of my cousins went to go play golf with one of his boys. And then I was just
Jamesy.
And then one other, his wife and myself was like, oh, yo, let's go get breakfast. So we all was going to go to breakfast, but we had the kids with us as well. She's like, yeah, I found this breakfast spot. Oh, I forgot the name of it. And she's like, yeah, they said they're going to see us at whatever so time. So, okay, cool. So it's like in Douglasville. It's not too far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or
Gwinnett.
yeah, it's like not too far. Yeah, it's Douglasville actually. So it was in Douglasville. We got there. I'm like, while we were riding there, they called and was like, "Oh yeah, we'll seat you and we'll put you in the VIP section." I'm like, VIP section? The fuck? I look up the place. I'm like, "Are you sure kids could be here for this brunch?"
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, "Yeah, I don't see why not." I'm like, "They said VIP section." She was like, "Well, let's just go there and see what's going on." So we get there and I go. You already know how it's set up in Atlanta. It's like a strip mall. Everything is like, you know how Strokers is. It has Strokers and then it's like a fucking urgent care right next to it.
Urgent care and a check cashing place.
And a check cashing place right next to it. So the first thing I see at this brunch spot, it's the dead truth. The first thing I see at this brunch spot is mirror windows. So you can't see what's going on inside.
Right. Yeah. That does not sound a place where children should be.
Should be, not at all.
Let me just ask just for the fuck of it. So I go in there. They're giving temperature checks. People have on masks.
Mm-hmm.
The music is fucking live.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? People hookahs at the table, this and that. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to ask a dumb question. This isn't for kids, right? She's like, no. I'm like, that's
time to
figure.
go.
I forgot the name of the place, but I definitely was thinking about doing that for my birthday. Yeah, it was definitely a dope brunch. Definitely dope brunch spot. So
it's weird because like I want to go back to Atlanta, but I'm also afraid of Atlanta right now because Atlanta's one of those places where they acting like COVID ain't happening.
In some parts. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to the club. I'm not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
When I was out in Atlanta, I stayed at my cousin's house.
Mm-hmm.
We went to a couple of eateries. We went to another cousin's house, but we all make sure we had COVID tests before we even came together.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not trying to be out there like that. I would say this spot.
I'm 100% down for the trip if y'all are.
So, you know, that's something I was definitely thinking about.
My niece is about to have a baby. Like,
oh, congrats.
And she's down there in Atlanta. She couldn't come home for Thanksgiving because of the virus. I would like to go see her.
Mm-hmm.
And I just, you know, I got a lot of family down there, just like you do.
Yeah.
So plus my peoples, I would just like to see my peoples.
Yeah.
And just, enjoy the town with y'all because I've never been down there with y'all.
Yeah, I only went on one trip with you, and I didn't even go on that trip with you. If you really remember,
I'm talking about the Howard Homecoming.
Howard Homecoming.
Yeah, that was probably the only trip. Yeah.
Yep. We was in high school.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't been anywhere with y'all.
Yeah, I haven't. No,
Yeah,
we've never been anywhere as a crew like outside of Connecticut.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Time to take some of them Brewz trips.
I'm down.
Yeah, man.
I'm down.
Indeed.
But yeah, man, like real shit though, like just looking back to go back to that old subject when you were talking about leaving, I was like, fuck, what are we going to do? So it's like, cause it was like, damn, like, could you imagine a podcast of just me, Dub, and Smooth, like where we just agree on everything?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You Right podcast.
Yeah. All right.
Like who's gonna challenge each other like on that, because there have been episodes where you weren't here, and those like honestly those episodes hit different.
Yeah,
because there's no
ace in the hole.
Yeah, there's no ace in the hole. There's nobody to be like, nah, fuck that.
There's no wild card.
Because honestly, like, what was it? Just recently, like, you weren't here for, I want to say, for one of the last episodes.
Yeah, I wasn't here for that one.
And I was
one.
Right, the Thanksgiving one. And D-Dub didn't talk much. So it was really just me and Denzel talking to each other. And our guest. And I was like, damn, I just wonder how the episode would have sounded if Luck was here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, like honestly, when any one of us is missing, like you can hear the difference.
Yeah.
When you go back and listen to
Hell yeah. When you're not here, the show's longer.
Because there's nobody to be like, wrap this shit up.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, nah.
Yeah.
You're pretty much always here.
Yeah.
No, in the beginning, you weren't.
In the beginning.
No,
but
he was only here
I was
like one
I was
time.
the first calling.
He was the first caller.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much always. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he's the
okay.
Mr.
No
Perfect-
call outs.
Mr. Perfect attendance.
Come on,
And he's
son.
like that with his real job. So
Facts.
Shit, I call out. I work from home. Nigga. Fuck that.
facts. No, but even my manager has been like, yo, use y'all time.
My supervisor always, she's like, is there anywhere you want, like, is there time you want to take off? Like, even before COVID, she was like, is there anywhere you want to go? Like,
Because you
all
got
this time.
you almost got 200 hours saved up.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
So
I get unlimited PTO, so it's like they don't say use your time, but they always say like, yo, like take some days off.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Because it's like you already know, working in customer service, working,
It's stressful.
it's stressful as hell.
Yeah.
That's why I took off from the 13th to the 22nd. And that means I don't go back until the following week.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
with my company, we do this thing called U Days.
Yep.
So my U Day falls on my birthday, so I didn't have to take that off. And then following that Monday is Martin Luther King Day. So I didn't have to take that off because we have that off.
Nice.
So I took it off till, you know what I'm saying, like the 13th, the 14th, and then from the 19th to the 23rd. And I don't come back till that following Monday. So pretty much January is mine.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's a payday. That I get
I guess we can try to plan this trip.
That's what I'm saying. So shit. I got all the time in the world.
But yeah, it's just weird though, because going back and listening to old episodes, like I said, you can hear the difference when someone's not here. Even when D-Dub isn't here.
Yeah, the music is completely different.
Like,
Yeah.
all we hear is Woo Records.
Nah, honestly,
I don't
because
fuck
it's
with
like
that shit's hard, man.
it's hard to be a part of the conversation and play the music at the same time.
Word.
Tell me about it.
I know. This is why we understand why you're so quiet, but we don't mind it because we know what you're doing. And honestly, if anybody understands your struggle up there, it's me.
I understand it too.
Yeah,
I play
know.
Monopoly Deal with my family, and they make me be a timekeeper and play the music. And then if they don't like the music, while I'm trying to go, yo, change the music, yo. What is this, yo? We ain't trying to hear this.
But yeah, man, when you sitting here trying to actively listen to the conversation so you could be a part of it, but you still got to play that next song. What was it when Echo was here, right? I'm sitting here trying to, and still play the next record. I'm like, yo, I don't know how the fuck D-Dub does this.
Yeah.
And especially
I
when
appreciate him so much
and especially when he plays records that coincide
with the
what
conversation. Yeah, because I can't do that.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've tried and it doesn't quite work. They've moved on 2 subjects before I find that one beat I was looking for. I was like,
facts.
20 minutes have gone by. They brought up Drake 20 minutes ago. I'm just now playing a Drake beat.
That's funny.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, it's difficult, man. But yeah, you are Mr. Perfect Attendance. Yeah. And the one time you weren't here, you called in.
I called in.
Damn.
Yeah, wow, that's
You called in.
Yeah, once.
Yeah.
And after that one time, I was like, nah, they got it.
Because I can't front, yo. I love recording. I do love recording. But it's like when you actually work all week and then have to come in, it's just like,
Right. Honestly, because sometimes, like, even when it comes to, like, writing down all the bullet points for each topic we talk about, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's a lot. People don't understand. Yo, I'm trying to do a podcast. What I got to do?
People still come to me like, yo, you got any tips on, starting a podcast? I'm like, man, just listen to podcasts.
I tell them listen to podcasts and get good quality. Period.
Honestly, it's really like for anybody thinking about starting a podcast, just think about this. What can you talk about for an hour and not get bored with yourself?
That's a good way to put it. And what can you talk about to keep other people not being bored?
Right. Because if we want to talk about each of our like worst qualities on this show, even if we don't, I'm still gonna say mine. I can be quite long-winded sometimes. And like because sometimes it takes me too long to get to my point.
That's definitely one of my worst qualities. Like even with work, I do that shit. Like
right.
when I have to do teach backs and shit, like they're asking me shit and I'm just like spewing a whole bunch of shit at them. They're like, yeah, so how could you just say this in one word? I'm like,
but
how the fuck do I know?
But I go on these Kanye West type streams of consciousness speeches. Where if you disrupt me, I'll forget what the fuck I was talking about in the first place. So sometimes I just go on and on and be like, damn, what was he talking about? Nah, but that thought brought me to this. But yeah, man, it's like it's difficult sometimes. This is why I'm glad that there's 4 of us, because you know, at this, like, if I start rambling, one of y'all are bound to cut me off, and it's usually you, because this guy will just scroll through his phone when he's no longer interested in what I say.
I'm actually okay. So before, because I'm not going to deny. I'll never deny that I do scroll. I'll never deny that. But what most people got, like, for me working in customer service, especially at Men's Warehouse, like I'm always listening. Mm-hmm. So like, even though it may seem like, oh, I'm uninterested, it's like, no, I'm listening. And it's just, sometimes it's like, I don't know. I'm really listening because y'all are talking about shit that I have like no, like when y'all talk hip hop, like I don't know the deep, when y'all get into y'all deep hip hop conversations and stories, I'll be like, I don't know anything about this, so I'm listening. I just may be looking at my phone, but I'm like, oh, I'm retaining all of this information.
That's what's up.
Right,
it'd be like, damn, word, that's what's up. But I'm like, when y'all get into those little things, because I know one episode, matter of fact, when we had Stars Beyond, and y'all was on the deepest hip hop conversation that I have ever been a part of. Luck had asked me, I think after the show or something, he's like, yo, you ain't say nothing. I was like, because I didn't know what the fuck y'all was talking about. So, but like, I was like, so I'm listening to what y'all saying because I know a lot of these names and some of these names I don't know. So I'm just learning. This is a history lesson for me because I'm a music buff as it is. So I'm like, I love to listen or hear about this shit. Yeah. But I'm like, you know, I was like, nigga, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. And I'm not going to sit here and like add in some shit that's like not pertaining to the conversation. So yeah. But and I do know that I'm quiet. That's a thing. I just, you know, I'll just be listening, and then when y'all get into it is often when I kick back and
that's usually when you push the mic away and grab your phone. Yeah,
I'm like,
sometimes
I'm gonna wait for these niggas to
finish. Honestly, I wish we had video for some of those conversations because, like, I want people to see like what it looks like in here when me and him go at it because because Smooth really be like.
Oh shit! Like, here go these niggas again.
Bunch of niggas.
Be like, oh,
right, exactly. That's exactly right. Let's see what's happening on the Twitter.
Like, here comes the nigga moments.
Yep. Nah, but do you feel like you have any weak points or things that you need to work on? Look,
absolutely. Like, I'm definitely long-winded. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna change how I am with, you know, certain things that I say because then I wouldn't be me. But I need to do a little bit more research on certain things before I speak. There's times that you call me out on shit. There's times you haven't called me out on shit.
No, because I just get tired of arguing. Sometimes like, if I call him out on this, it's going to be an argument. So I'm just let him have it.
But you know, maybe try to get maybe just try to, like, you know, keep it at the. I don't fucking know.
Honestly, like, sometimes there have been moments where I feel like we need to do more research on certain topics when we talk about them, and then and then there's times where I'm like, people they don't listen to us for facts. Mm-hmm. They listen to us for entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that we should be a little bit more informative.
Yeah,
like,
I know. We should be a lot
when
more responsible as journalists because we technically are journalists.
Exactly. But one other thing I did want to bring up about you is that, and I'm pretty sure you're going to agree with as well. If you listen to the first few episodes, you barely say a damn thing.
But he's grown.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so now it's like,
in there.
they didn't even know we had a DJ. They didn't even know.
Word.
But when Danny started talking more, I'm like, okay, that's what's up. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you kind of got to just find, like I said, it's trial and error. You got to just find what works for you. You know
But that's why going back and listening to ourselves is really imperative.
Yeah.
Because, granted, for most podcasters, it's like you just put the episode out there and you don't listen to it again.
I'll be honest with you, I don't listen to all our episodes.
Right. But sometimes it helps to go back and it just if you're sitting around doing nothing one day, just put out one of our episodes and be like, okay, this is where like we could grow, we could change this, we could grow on this, we could blah blah blah. Like D-Dub pulled me to the side a few days ago. It was like, yeah, we need some work. We need to be better about stopping the segments and moving on to the next thing. And I'm like, where was all this, DW? Like, how many meetings have we had? And you said nothing
At all.
Yeah,
Word.
but am I right? Am I wrong?
Right? You're right, but you know what I'm saying? You got to start somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
But D-Dub just be there just like,
right. But yeah, in the meetings, he just be like, but also in the meetings, he be so distracted because we have he usually has other shit going on while we're meeting. So we're like,
All the time.
yeah, I know. So we need to also change our meeting spot.
they could be at my crib. You see how
Yeah.
what? You
How
see
the
how
last meeting went,
productive you see how productive they were.
Yeah.
Got
because-
content done and shit.
Right, because our last meeting spot, even though I love the place, you be so fucking distracted that we've had the entire meeting. You sit down like, all right, so what are we doing? I'm like, yo, where the fuck were you for the last?
What was it?
We had a meeting in the middle of a show before.
We did?
Yeah.
Have we?
The
I'm
comedy
sure
show.
it's happened. Oh, yes, we have.
Oh shit!
We have.
Oh shit.
Holy fuck! You're absolutely right.
That ain't our fault. They sucked. Not all of them.
Whoa.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Shout out to Manny one
Shout
more
out to
again.
Manny. Shout out to Chris.
Yeah.
Shout out to, a few of them. They was pretty funny.
The closer.
Yeah. I don't know who his name, but
right?
That
yeah.
weird black dude though, man. I mean, no disrespect to you, homie, but comedy ain't you, man. I'm sorry. It's not. Fuck it. Nobody else say it, I'll say it.
No. Look, I ain't.
Don't quit your J-Dob, nigga.
Your J-Dob.
Your J-Dob.
Don't quit your J-Dob.
Now this
Matter of fact, it's the title of this
turmeric.
episode.
It's this
It's the
turmeric.
title of this episode. Don't quit your J-Dob. Nah, but real
Goddamn
shit though.
turmeric, man.
Real shit though, it's like some comedians though, they just need to find their thing. But honestly, it's also, and I'm not a comedian, so I'm not even gonna sit here and
Hell
try to
we
be an
ain't.
expert.
We do jokes all the time at kickbacks, and they kill.
They do. They do. Because even, I'm not even gonna lie, because there was times during that comedy show, I'm like, we're funnier than them.
Yeah.
But no disrespect, because Manny's our dude.
Yeah.
Manny's our dude. But yeah, it's hard to get up there, but sometimes you just need to read the fucking room.
Yeah.
Right. In performance.
Word.
Period.
Right.
Like I think he had some jokes about like pedophilia. I'm like,
I don't know.
What the fuck?
I blocked him out
and
of
you
my
have
memory.
to, and even when you do,
I need to start doing that.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
I
just-
do that.
I am really good at pretending some shit didn't happen.
and I've,
Whoa, Vietnam flashback.
and because I've heard him before.
Yeah, I know, because he's been to a kickback
Yeah, he did that
Yeah.
shit.
doing some of the same jokes, and we were still.
like what, nigga?
And it's like, if you want to go to that subject matter in comedy, you have to know how to do it. Like we've seen, because I mean, a whole bunch of comedians have done jokes, or there's been pedophilia
Nigga, if you don't just pour the rest of that bottle.
Dude, go ahead, man.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's all right, because I think I seen him out the corner of my eye kind of like hesitate as if I was going to interrupt his pouring.
No, I didn't.
I was like, dude, I got my coquito. You good, bro? I got more of
Who's going to get mad about that swallow?
Yeah, like.
Just swallow it and shut
Swallow
up.
the container. Swallow that shit and shut the fuck up.
I'm like, but yeah, you can do it, but also reading the room is a very important thing in any form of live performance and such like that. Like, know where you're at.
Because
And
honestly,
move the fuck on. Like,
honestly-
don't continue with the joke if it
If
like,
it bombs, keep it
yeah,
going.
if it bombs, keep it going. Don't try to expound on it. It did not work.
right, don't try to explain
Like,
the
don't
joke
try to
because
explain the
it
joke.
did. Nobody in the room caught it.
Yeah, no, we caught it.
We just didn't like
We
it.
threw it
didn't
back.
Like it. We threw it back at you. Come on, move
Pause.
through. There
I
you
see
go.
what happened there.
Because like there's
But-
even comic. Well, there's been because even
Damn, we gotta have Manny back because we gotta have this
Yeah.
conversation with him.
yeah, because even Chris had his he was working on his material there, and he's like, all right, so and that's okay.
No, but
That's
Deion
okay.
Cole does that.
Deion
Yeah.
Cole does. There's big name comedians that do that. Like they'll be like, all right, that
Well, that
worked.
didn't work. Cross that
didn't
one
work.
out.
Cross that, and that's you working your material,
Mm-hmm.
and that's cool.
But see, the thing about Manny shows, and we ain't gonna talk about Manny shows for too long, is he attracts a crowd that is the opposite of the people that he puts on the stage.
Yeah,
Mm.
and that's dope.
It's
It
it's
is.
dope, but sometimes that's why their jokes don't go over.
Right.
Because when you got a whole black and brown crowd and you get from Bridgeport and you got white people on stage talking about Bridgeport, them jokes ain't gonna fly. Because all the black people gonna be looking at you waiting for you to get off stage.
Tell that to your white bitch.
You know, but again, we'll have Manny back next year to talk about this shit.
Indeed,
we ain't gonna
'cause
talk
he-
about this much too
Yeah,
long.
because he did ask when he can come back. He talks about this all the time.
That's
Shout out
actually
to
some of the
him.
best shit. Like some of the people that come on the show, they be like, yo, when are you having me back?
Yeah.
That makes me feel good.
It does, but it's also like, all right, we're gonna have you back. What you doing though? Because like we had Urban Nerd out here 3 times, and he had something going on
Every time. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there's some people that we need to have back because,
They got something going on.
not even that, but sometimes they've been on panel episodes
Mm-hmm.
and, they deserve their own,
Yeah.
just to have a conversation with them.
But it's still a lot of people we got to touch out.
It's a
to.
lot of people.
lot.
A
Like,
lot of
truth
people.
be told,
we got a long list of
I even
people that
wanna
we need to have up
expand
here.
past music, like local comedy, like Brandon Jackson. Like that's my dude. Like he's hilarious.
Yeah.
Brandon is hilarious, and like you know what I'm saying. Like he has a lot of influence on a lot of different things. So
Mhm.
definitely, looking forward to having him come on the show. I'm gonna reach out to him or whatever.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that we can also do just not in studio.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. Because, people have asked us many times for video. And now that we are doing video segments on our Instagram TVs and shit like that, now that we're getting feedback like, we love seeing your faces. We need more of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, that feels good. The fact that people are paying attention and that they want more of it.
You still
Yeah.
got to get Finn on here.
I want this. We have the
We
room
gotta
to have
get-
entire
Yeah.
bands
Yeah,
here.
we need.
We
Like
And we
there's
actually talking-
instruments all over this room. We
We-
can have bands here.
We were talking off air, saying we got to get more R&B artists on this show,
Yeah.
but we also were talking about how there's a lack of that.
a lack of R&B music.
No, lack of R&B artists locally.
Locally.
Yeah.
Because it's
You can find
like
a
not-
rapper anywhere.
You can find a nigga that sing, but who's an actual artist?
Yeah.
What makes it's nice to have phone conversations, but if you notice, I try not to have them often.
Right.
I like to be able to look somebody in the eye and have a conversation. It's just unfortunate that we're in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
So some of the more busy artists that we want to talk to, that we're not going to name yet, just in case we get them.
Yeah.
Some of the more busy artists that we want to talk to don't necessarily have the time to sit down and talk to us. So unfortunately, we're going to have some phone conversations.
Yeah.
Because there's a list of R&B artists that we've we still have the list
Right.
of R&B artists that we want to ask on the show. And sometimes we just got to wait for them to be available. And then by the time they're available, we're just too busy because we usually plan 3 episodes ahead,
Mm-hmm.
you know, which is not what a lot of podcasts do, but we just like to make sure that we have our guests set up,
Right.
you know?
Speaking of planning ahead, what do y'all think that for year 3, what is something that we want to leave from? What do we want to not bring into year 3?
Reluctancy and hesitancy. Pulling the trigger on content ideas.
There, that 100%. We have so many ideas of dope shit that we've left on the table and watched other people do.
Yeah.
And we can only be mad at ourselves.
Yeah. And even if it wasn't done already, it's just kind of like we missed the opportune time to take advantage.
I can slightly disagree with that because if it was going to work, it's going to work anytime.
Mm-hmm.
For some of the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just, okay, here's the thing that a lot of people don't understand, but we obviously understand it. It just gets frustrating because it's really difficult when you still would get up every day and work a full-time job and still have to think about content for social media to keep people interested in you.
Yeah.
Like when you have to still get up and work 40 hours a week, but while you're working, you have to think about, let me post this. What time should I post it?
Mm-hmm.
What should I put in the comments? What should what kind of caption should I put up?
Yeah.
Like when do I, like
It's a lot, man.
it's a lot to think about. And then trying to get all of us on the same page to even do it half the time
Yeah. That
is incredibly
itself
difficult.
is a challenge.
We just have to, like you said, stop being reluctant and just pull the trigger. So one of the things we should improve on, maybe not leave it in this year, but one thing we should improve on
Mm-hmm.
or just do it next year, hold each other accountable. Real shit. Like, because we don't do it as often as we should.
I mean, I feel like we do it.
We do it, but like I said, not as often as we should. Sometimes we'll have this good ass idea. Like we had a good ass idea after the last episode in the car, or maybe it was 2 episodes ago. And everybody was like, yeah, let's do that shit. And we never did it.
Because you were supposed to do the party jam, but driving.
Yeah, and now it's winter and we
Yeah,
can't.
now it's winter and it's raining.
Yeah.
Well, we got new content for next year.
But yeah, like we've
Yeah.
had so many good ass ideas and just never followed up with them. So like, we really got to be like, pause on each other and be like, yo, remember when you said you was gonna do X, Y, and Z? What's up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, I know sometimes I try to be the asshole because y'all say y'all want me to be the asshole sometimes
Mm-hmm.
because it get shit done. But we also need to be like I don't need to be the only one being that one.
Mm-hmm.
Like
We all have our own, like, I think we can, and it's not even like you need to be an asshole to hold people accountable. That's just Latif's way.
yeah,
Mhm.
it is.
Like, we all
Because
have
being nice doesn't really get
yeah,
much
like
done.
my way, like, I think one of my ways is like of holding people accountable is like, all right, so why you sending me, like Latif sent me a video of 3 black women like dancing to soca. And so the first thing I said was, I was like, so I trust you're saving this for Monday Mood. And he was like,
Nope.
you right. He was like, I did not, but I'm going to now. So it's like certain things like that. It's like if you come across certain things that you know can be of value to our content.
I smell
is
weed.
straight.
Okay. So to wrap this up, though, are there any last
About to
any
say.
last
Hey,
things
hey,
we
this
want to
one-
say before we wrap this episode up?
Shit, man. Nah.
He is toasty. He is
I
toasty.
can't sing no more,
D-Dub,
baby.
we know you've been quiet because you've been up there doing your thing. Anything you want to say before we wrap this up?
Now I'm just looking forward to next year. I appreciate these gentlemen in front of me. You know what I'm saying?
And we appreciate
Mad
you.
love.
Facts. We appreciate you, sir. Well, that has been episode 48 of the Rhythm and Brewz podcast. This has been our second anniversary episode. This has just been an episode of reflection. And if you're thinking about starting a podcast, we hope anything we said helped. For anybody out there doing podcasts, we hope anything we said helped. If you're still out there and you're still doing it, like, keep doing that shit. Because there's some podcasts that, you know, there's some podcasts we don't work with. There's some podcasts we love to work with. But, like, honestly, all y'all just keep doing your shit. The team, Three Ninjas.
Famously average.
Famously average. Thank you, because I was trying to remember the name as I was saying it. Like, I'm really bad at remembering shit. But Manny, Midday with Manny.
Legends of the Summer, man.
Legends of the Podcast.
Legends of the Podcast.
Yes.
That was a party he had. Legends of the Podcast, man. We need more content.
Yo,
man.
fam, like, you've done one episode. Like, get back in the shit.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Shout out to Ski.
Shout out to Ski, though. Like, but real shit. We've had other podcasts up here too. I feel like we're missing some names, but it is what it is.
Nah, we've only had 2 other podcasts on here. He
Shit.
didn't have
I
that
feel
podcast at that time.
Yeah, you're right, because he actually came up
And
with that
Midday
name
Manny.
and idea here on the show.
Yeah, Midday.
But yeah,
Manny.
y'all keep it going. We're applauding y'all. You know what I'm saying, for keep, because this podcast shit ain't easy.
It is not.
Shout out to y'all. Fucking, I'm done with my liquor, but shout out to y'all.
Word.
Man, word.
Because y'all come here every other week and
To the wood.
We talk every day just about shit.
Yeah.
And just thank y'all for y'all determination and commitment to the brand.
Hey, man.
And cheers to getting some money for year 3.
Yeah.
Get that money, get that honey.
Right, indeed.
Thank y'all for listening to episode 48. Peace.
47.
This
48.
is 48, nigga. Stop saying
okay.
47.
See the 4.
Rhythm and Brewz Podcast.